신보석 2.
Let's not forget he spent 200 minerals making pylons that accomplished nothing as well. So
wasn't able to get a full wall, wasn't able to make a forge. Had he canceled the pylons and scouted this, coming across earlier, if he had just sent the probe into the main instead of, focusing so hard on thinking that Pet was going for a late game kind of style, then he probably would have held that one, but not the case. They're going to be jumping into game number 4 now. It's going to be on Galactic Process. So let's see if Neeb can close it out, or is Pet going to make it close on game number 4.
갤럭틱 프로세스로 떠납니다.
Welcome to Galactic Process for game number 4. Down here at the 7 o'clock position, the Protoss player, the Far and Hope, it is Neeb.
Lost his first game to this man to the top right in green. It is Pet. He's been playing in the Korean scene since the beta was in the next clan. And it really took him about 6 years to ever have a result this good. And his dreams may be crushed by Neeb in this round, this round of 8 match.
So cute. Delaying that gas by just a bit. Obviously not a huge steal, but pretty annoying for Pet.
Yeah. I like how aggressively Neeb scouts and harasses with his workers. It reminds me of what we used to see a lot from Parting specifically.
Or Huck too.
Or Huck, yeah.
The Huck probe.
Parting was doing that for a long time, then eventually never scouted for a whole year. I don't think he ever did. Totally went full circle on that one, but yes, Huck would have drawn a heart while he was doing it, but in this case, just going to be a hatch block with the probe on patrol. For those who wonder why the probe patrols like that, it's actually so that you don't have it on your idle worker count. If you leave a probe like that, the game's UI will tell you have an idle worker, which is just not true because the probe is in fact doing something, accomplishing something, but if you have it on patrol like that, then it does not show in that counter. So this is something that Neeb has done several times. You're wondering why he does that.
Yeah,
that's why.
Also, it doesn't run away when it gets attacked, when it's patrolling. So if you're not paying attention and say the Zerg drone picks at it and it runs away and then he just puts down your hatchery, you look back, you're like, oh, I didn't get the block, right?
Yeah.
But it'll just keep patrolling even if it gets attacked. So you know that you're getting the block even if it's taking damage and you're not paying attention.
That's absolutely true. It's a good point.
They're not going to, sneak that down.
You see other players do it as well. Maru likes to patrol his SCVs before he does a proxy, for example, before he has the money. Evo Chamber coming up here early. I imagine that this will be for +1 again, although last time I made an assumption about this being a drop, it was not, in fact, and he does have this Overlord over here, so this time it's going to be the drop, Caster Curse.
And more Lings, just only Lings, basically, being made here. He's on 19 drones, so this looks like an elevator all-in, get 8 Lings into the main, or rather, behind the wall, and then, put them up, and then get the other 8 Lings, and then put them up on the high ground, and then you've got 16 Lings in the Protoss base, and you can follow up from there.
It's insanely powerful, obviously. Link speed is not ready yet, but he does not see this. And he sees more Lings coming across here. Now, this is basically countering Neeb style. Neeb is always sending his Adepts aggressively across the map. They're never at home. He has a tight wall off here with this Stalker, but he has no way to stop these Lings. Link speed is going to be done in 1 second here, and he's going to need to bring his Adepts back. Another gateway in the main. This is going to be helpful. Okay, let's see how well he handles this. Already pulling his probes away. The Stalker is going to get surrounded, though, and now he can just rally Lings across. Adepts come out just in time, though.
The Adepts, but they don't hold the wall. They don't hold it, and the Lings stream on in and get the surround on both of these Adepts, and he's going to be able to kill this pylon as well.
That's probably just going to be game. He doesn't have any more units. GG! And with 2 back-to-back cheeses, Pet is able to bring us to a Game 5. He could knock Neeb out of this tournament. Let's not forget that these 2 players are friends. They practice together. They train together. And now, after Neeb straight up crushes him 2-0, 2 cheeses, you know, against his somewhat predictable style in this matchup in this tournament.